We are seeing one of the worst day in the crypto market. Coin are dropping to record low, and if you come to the pie chart, it is covered that market is coming back down. If you watch my immediate last video, I had made mention of the fact that if we see this very bearish candle close below this bullish candle, we should expect the market to come back down, and that is what we are seeing right now. And for Bitcoin, you can see that the market breakout on this very critical level of support that I was talking about, and this drop is very drastic. Let's look at what we should be expecting in the next coming days, owing to the fact that we are seeing some bullish move into this very area. All of this and many detailed analysis in this very video, so watch along. The first thing here is the Pi token. The Pi token is very important because a lot of us are mining this token right now, and if you continue mining and this coin continue dumping, that means as you mine it keep dumping, then it means that there is no need mining, because how will you be mining a token that does not really have value or does not pump all the way upward or does not have price stability? And that is what everyone wants to see. Even though the market does not just pump all the way to the upside, we want to see that the price is stable, so that as we are mining, then we should have equivalent reward or something cool after mining. And that is what everyone wants to see. And one thing very important on this price action is that if you notice, after this very pump, market dump all the way to this very price level of 0.39, that is about 0.40 cents, and move all the way from here to this very point of important resistance, and market come back down. And for the fact that this was just a pump and market begin to dump downward, I was expecting that if a bearish candle form right here and close below this very bullish candle, that's the last bullish candle right here, then it means that the market is going to come back down, because it means also that this very pump is not a sustainable pump. It was just a pump and dump, and market is going to begin to come back down. And for that reason, if you look at it, market is below this very price area, and this very price region where the market is right now is a very important level of resistance, and there is a high possibility at the moment for the market coming back down. In fact, that is what I am looking at. Even though we don't see the market begin to have a drastic dump all the way to the downside, we should see the market dump gradually to the downside, even though market did not come to this very point immediately, but the possibility is there. Market can come all the way to the downside, but what I am expecting is market come back down gradually, okay, into this very level. And the reason is because if this pump have sustainability, by now we should see the market begin to move upward. We should see the market move gradually into the same level or break out of this very level of resistance, and this is very important. So the time to buy Pi is not now. Keep holding your USDT, hold your money. It's not the right time to buy, because if markets keep dumping, let's say for example you buy right here, or as market pumped at this very point, you see that you will not make money, or you should be in loss if market begin to move all the way to the downside. So the best thing to do is to wait for the market to break key levels, because when key level breaks, it brings optimism into the market, the sentiment change for positivity. And if positivity comes into the market, that means there is a lot of people that will want to trade it, even though not for long-term holding. And this is what you must have to pay attention to right now on the Pi price action. Now, if you come back down a little bit to the 1 hour chart, because the 1 hour chart is very important. If you look at the 1 hour chart here, market move into this very point of important resistance, which was support before. And as you can see, there is rejection right at this very area. There's rejection here, which means market have possibility, high one, 80% of coming back down. And that is what I am expecting. Market should come back down gradually, okay? Because if you look at it as well, it is called that when market came back down before at this very point, there is a new low created at this very point. So if a new low is created, then that means a lower low have been created. This is a low right here, and this is another new low at this very point, and it formed a close for that matter. So there is a 80% chance of the market coming back down and create another new low lower than the previous low at this very point. And that is what you must have to pay attention to. On the 1 hour chart, market should come back down, even on the 4 hour chart as well, on the price of pi. And this is what I am personally expecting on the price action. This is very important. Just like I told you guys about, if the market close below this very one with this very candle, the market is going to come back down, and exact same thing we are seeing right now. So pay attention. BTC USDT price analysis. This is one of the worst day in the stock markets, crashing all the way to the downside. But in my opinion, Bitcoin have maintained a little bit of stability over the weekend, and on Monday, obviously it should dump all the way to the downside in response to what other markets is doing, the commodity market, the forex market, and the stock market, all the way to the downside because of the tariff. And this is usual, okay, because if you look at 2017, when Trump imposed tariff on Chinese goods coming to the United States, it discovered that the market also respond aggressively in this very manner. But this one we are seeing is global, and that is why we are seeing trillions of dollar loss in the stock market and a lot of liquidation in the crypto market as well. So this is not an exception, okay, although this one is a little bit different because it involves a lot of countries, not only China. So this very price action is very, very important. So pay attention to this market breakout. As expected yesterday, market breakout here and come back down. Right now, if you notice what price is doing right now is to retest this very level. Now, this very point is very, very important on the price action, and this is why. When market move out, this was the breakout, okay? And this gap that have been created on this very price action, you must have to pay attention to it. So if I remove this very drawing right here, this very support, and I take a look at what really went on here after this very breakout, is that we have a gap. There is this gap right at this very point, okay, and this is where the market is responding to right now. Gaps are very important in the market if you really want to be in the right direction of the market, and if you want to really use it to your advantage. Pay attention to gaps that you see in the market. I mean fair value gaps, and that is where the market is reacting to. Obviously, if market move upward, we should see the market move into this very area, and retracement should come in because the market has dumped significantly. Retracement into this area and then continuation back down. This is a possibility, and of course, don't take a buy position yet on Bitcoin. For some person that are high risk, you may say, okay, it's better to take a long position from here so the market move upward, then I will make some money. But on the flip side, if you look at it, if market continue dumping, because if there is any information about the tariffs and how countries are beginning to negotiate with President Trump, then we'll begin to see some kind of stability in the market. But that stability is not in yet, and that is why taking a long position would not be a good idea. So there is no need taking a long position, especially on futures right now in the market. Market, in my opinion, right now is going to retrace, okay, from here where the market enter right here, this $74,000 to this very point where it is. We should see this retracement continue into this very area of fair value gap, and then market is going to come back down as well, because market obviously should respond to this very impulse retracement and then continuation to the downside. And this is what you must have to pay attention to right now. You may be asking, where should we expect stability in the market? Because that is what a lot of persons want to hear, and that is what a lot of persons want to see, stability. At least, even though price does not just begin to pump all the way to the upside, they want to see stability in the market. If you notice on this very price action, you see this very area is very important on the price action, the $87,000 and $88,000 level, and this very point as well is also very important on price action. This level of $92,000 and $91,000 level. Once we see the market breakout of 88 and come into 92, 91, $90,000 level, then there is stability in the market. That is the only time you can boldly say there is stability in the market. Else, if market is below $88,000 level, there is no stability in the market yet. So conclusively, the only time you can say there is stability in the market is when we break out of this $88,000 level into $91,000, $92,000. That is only when we can say stability is back in the market and the optimism is back in the market, and you will see the fear and greed index begin to move into the neutral position. And this is very important. Pay attention to this, guys. Don't rush and take a long position. It will be a bad idea right now. Allow stability to come in a little bit. At least market should approach the $88,000 level, which is see key structure breaks, and on the pie chart, market, in my opinion, is going to come back down gradually before any move to the upside. Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you have not, and turn on the bell notification for more crypto videos like this one. Also check the channel for other crypto content. Join our Telegram channel for more crypto updates, on-chain data, and sentimental interpretation. Link in the description. Join right now. It is a free channel. Thanks for your support.